Capricorns, this is going to be a reading for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be looking at the events or predictions or even just messages that are coming through for the next 48 hours. So let's get into it. Of course, this is general, so make sure that you only take what does apply to you and let the rest fly. Of course, if you need a personal reading, I have my link tree linked below, so just check that out. And of course, if you want to see more of my videos, just make sure that you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like the video. It tells the algorithm that you want to see more of my videos, as well as get the video to other people who may be needing to see it. So let's get into it. Before I even pull the cards, I kind of want to let you guys know what I'm feeling in terms of energy. The main thing that I'm really picking up on, for one, is action. For one, that's like the first word that came to mind when I was kind of pulling the cards for you guys, is the need for action. Some of you want action to take place in your love life or your career. You're sick and tired of like stagnant energy existing there, and a lot of you are starting to realize that a lot of the things that you're experiencing have a lot to do with cause and effect. So what you do in the now is what will affect your future. And that may be something that is going to kind of kick you into high gear. I kind of said this for Gemini. So if you have Gemini in your chart, I would look at that video, but this is like a fire being lit up under you guys' ass as well. Okay, I'm gonna just be honest with you, because you need to get going. You need to get moving when it comes to that career idea, or when it comes to, putting yourself out there and meeting new people, especially if you're, wanting to, be married by a certain age or do this or do that. There's a need for you guys to be more persistent in your action, and you're starting to realize that, okay? Another thing I'm getting is courage. You guys are having to be courageous in terms of not being scared of being rejected by life, or being put in like a position to where you feel as if you're not excelling or winning. You need to be courageous in your efforts, and understanding that you trying and putting yourself out there is going to then allow things to be attracted to you. So, okay. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to say. Oh, impatience is something that's coming up here too. So some of you are really, really going to be having a hard time when it comes to being consistent in your efforts, mainly because of the fact that you may be experiencing impatience. You may be wanting, someone to act right, or, marry you by a certain time frame, and this could be agitating you. Or you want your career to solidify you and, allow you to be able to move out of your parents' home, or, do certain things. And it may be taking some time, and you could be just needing to be a little bit more patient. I'll just be honest with you. What's going on with my Capricorns? You guys could be doing some impulse buying or making some impulse decisions during this time frame. You really need to think some things through when it comes to like impulsively wanting to, do this or do that, especially when it comes to money. This could be like stress spending. Capricorns. Okay. So we have the 9 of emotions, which would be the 9 of cups. So this is knowing what will fulfill you ultimately during this time frame. You may have a clear indication of what you want to do, what you're willing to entertain, etc. With the 9 of cups also, you may have to actually express to a love interest that you're not necessarily getting what you want in the relationship, whether that's like not enough sex, not enough support, not enough affection. The communication may be dry sometimes. There's something in particular that you need from the relationship that you're not getting. I also see like a wish coming true, or something that you're hopeful for, something you've been hopeful for, pans out for you. So if you're hoping that a family member was going to be able to come visit you for your birthday, they're going to be able to. If, you know, you're hoping that you'll be able to get a new job by the end of the summer, this is that wish actually coming true for you guys. Then with the 5 of inspiration, some of you may be realizing you've been all over the place when it comes to a business or a creative idea. That's why there's been a lack of you being able to really get a clear indication of which direction to go in or where you're headed in the first place. I also see some of you guys like wanting to work out or wanting to prioritize your health in some sort of way. This may be more so because you're having the energy to do so now, and because you may be feeling like you kind of let yourself go. Like I said, some of you may have been suffering through like depression, and that may have really caused you to like kind of shut down. And now you guys are not getting that energy to get going. So now you guys can't contain it. We also have the Fool card. So something with an Aries may come up. This may be you guys trying to try a new approach with handling this said individual. This could be like your child as well. You guys working on the relationship itself, if that's been not in the best standing for a while. 2 of Materials. Some of you are finding it really hard to balance 2 jobs or 2 streams of income. If you're in a relationship and this person is still kind of dealing with an ex or a person they may have children with and you're aware of it, that's also starting to really become emotionally taxing for you. Something with your motor may come up. This may be like a car issue or something with your vehicle, whether this is like an oil change that needs to happen. So if you guys are noticing anything weird with that, make sure you guys are not like brushing it off and it becomes a bigger thing later. You may notice also someone at your job may be like low-key in competition with you for your job or for a job you guys are both competing for. What I will say is understand that everyone, especially in the workforce, is not your friend, okay? And they may be trying to like either take your job from you or like one-up you to get the position that you may want. But I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope that I was able to touch on some things that you guys may be going through. If you did enjoy this video, feel free to thumbs it up and subscribe. Check out the description if you need your own personal reading. And yes, I will see you in the next one. Bye.